Nope. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, big explosion. Greetings everyone, my name is Variable, and welcome to what is hopefully the last episode of I Am Bread. Now, I had a small issue with one of my controllers, and so I tinkered with it a bit too much, and it was useless. So now I'm using a PlayStation controller, so that explains why all the little icons changed. And for a test, I decided to do the kitchen again, and I somehow managed to get 2 minutes and 17 seconds. So I got the A++ reward for that. So, let's go for the petrol station, which is the last level of the story. Or at least I hope it is. I'm not actually sure. So we're going to give that a go. After a night of distress shouting about a loaf of bread needing to be destroyed, the patient in question, Mr. Merton, was able to overpower 2 security guards at 8:37 AM this morning. I must get the toast! While his breakfast was being delivered, he made his way through the facility and left through the hatch in the services lift. Is that small? Just crawling through a small space? Mr. Merton was last seen running across the car park where he subsequently jumped the fence. The security guards called 999 at 8:55 AM, at which point Mr. Merton had already left the premises. His therapist and all authorities have since been notified and are currently coordinating a search of the local area. Looks like we have to become toast, and we're at the petrol station, so this is a bit exciting. I can't quite read what's on the thing, so I'm not actually going to bother, but let's get going. So R1... Yeah, this is going to be a bit tricky with the new little icons, but it's the same sort of left, right sort of thing. Okay. Quiet night in, roll on the cabbage. What? Oh, yes. That is great. So. Alright, so we're on the sign now. I'm just wondering where we need to actually get to. So, oop. Are we still trying to become toast, or is there something else that we have to achieve here? Up and away! Oop. Well, there's a car there and a skateboard. I guess we need to go in the car, and that was just useless, wasn't it? Fantastic effort. You just got yourself nowhere. L2. Let's go for the gas. Disgusting. Disgusting. I'm still edible, apparently. Oh, well that doesn't help. No, I don't really want to flick from there. This is just fantastic. I am sporadically running around. Okay, that was somehow a great throw. Up onto the car, there is water there. Please do not become soggy. L1, thank you. Alright, let's get some bug juice. No, I said bug juice, not the windscreen wiper. Though that's probably meaning the same thing. That is a very flimsy windscreen wiper. Alright. So where do I become toast? I don't suppose it was actually supposed to be on the car. There's just like nothing out in the distance. You're out in the middle of nowhere, bread. Where have you gone now? Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from? Soggy bread, oh. Alright. So, someone left a coffee cup on the top of the car, and I'm just going to restart. So let's have another look at our surroundings. There's a light over there, but how do we get toasty? There's got to be some knack to it. Thank you for camera angles. That's just fantastic. Already at a delicious 59%. Ugh. Gotta love that. Disgusting bread, and yep, once again, just kind of got myself in a position that was probably not the most enthusiastic. Let's have another go. Alright, Again, really? Yes, I do enjoy being disgustingly dirty toast. I mean, I don't know if the car is actually an option to use so that we can get toasted, or if it's just kind of like a gateway sort of channel to getting to the next section of the adventure. So where else could we go? There's a big light up there. That's, oops. There's some sort of light on the top, I think, but I don't think that'd be very useful. I mean, the skateboard wouldn't just be laying there for no reason. Alright. So, I presume the skateboard is definitely one of those key elements onto actually getting somewhere with this story, this adventure. This toasty toast. Is there something I'm missing here? I'm just going to blame all of this bad gameplay on the actual new controller. Yes, new controller. Must blame the controller. So if you wake up one morning with bad burnt toast with disgusting flavorings of petrol and skateboard, blame the controller. Don't just flail around like a lunatic. Can you grab? It would be mostly appreciated. 2109. Is that like a secret code for something? Excuse me, sir. Please, allow me. I'm gonna run out of grip if I'm not quick. Come on, you fool. You fool. Very big fool. Alright, I'm just gonna skip ahead until I get to that point. Oh. Okay, so where do we need to go? That is the question. So, is there an open window, or is there a specific spot? Just looks like the car to me, to be honest. Okay, so let's avoid all these wet spots. Oh, there's a wheelbarrow with a ducky in it. So I'm presuming we need to go that... Ooh. Flammable gas containers. That sounds like somewhere that'd be good to go. Okay. Who leaves the gas thing in there? That's not very good. Don't do that. Alright, so I kind of need to... Okay, what was making me dirty? That tiny little droplet of water? Yeah, I don't think so. I have no grip on anything right now. Okay, can you just wiggle up so I can just touch something, please? Alright, I get it, calm down. Alright, I should be able to... Yes! In the bricks! Good Nick. Good wick. Good work. That was a butchering of the English language, right there. On my part. Oh, camera, please. Okay, so I'm kind of on the right sort of angle. Just let me grab anything. Beautiful. Are you gonna let me up? You're not. Okay, swing around. I think that's a bin. Delicious. Tasty bin bread. Oop, no. Whatever that is, thank you for saving my life. R2, keep R2. Oh, that's a pile of tires. Can you just stop flailing about? Thank you. Okay, so I'm presuming those cones are what is going to save me. Please, sir. No. Are you kidding? Just let me on to... This level is very frustrating. Very frustrating. Can I knock this over or something? Just something to make my journey easier. I love the sound. Yeah. Ah well. Up, 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 up. You're not really letting me through, are you? Now, I'm presuming all that is to Squawsten. That's a fire extinguisher. This can't... Yeah, I just... Up we go. Up. And just flop on there. That's fantastic. Oh, that is great. Alright, danger, electricity. So I'm presuming that is something I want. I want the dangerous electricity. Mogro. Okay. I know how these controls are like technically the same as the original one, like the other controller, but it's really frustrating me. Alright, just grab anything. Yes? Yes. I'm presuming this is what I want. Alright, keep L2. L1. No, 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 no. Thank you. Alright, so it's going to be one of these circuit switches. Circuit breakers. Something of the sort. So... Can I? Oh, hang on. Here we go. Which one do I need to break? Is it the big one? Thank you, camera. Very kind of you. What? There we go. Something happened. And glass shattered. Okay. Where are you? Where are you? Camera, please! Stay on the Mogro. So there's electrical sparks. That's pretty straightforward, right? But I can't just literally stand in front of it. So am I supposed to pour gas onto it to make a fire? Or am I supposed to do something with that butane can? I don't honestly know. And then in that same breath, am I supposed to actually get it over there? I will continue and come back when I figure it out. So I've kind of been just... There was a newspaper that was just sitting over near the thing. And I've just been basically grabbing onto it and wiggling the whole way across to it. So, I'm going to give this gas canister a go. I'm just going to let go of it. Oh, so I can knock it. Alright. Oh, I forgot to let go. So cool. So, I'm just going to see if I can kind of knock this cylinder. I mean, I'm using the newspaper as like a safety thing so that I'm not touching the ground. I did kind of touch the ground fractionally. Getting down the gutter was a huge problem because it was like kind of going... Yeah, and it kind of just went really weird. So it was really tricky to actually get anywhere with it. But I got there, so... excuse me. This is not what I'm trying to do. Yeah, so it's actually getting really tricky to try and do this. So, Yeah, and I'm at 6% now, so I'm kind of getting... Why are you still holding on to the... Ah, that's why. Okay. I'm just... You know, like, I'm so close. Potentially. I mean, I'm hoping this is the way that you're supposed to do it, but I'm just so close. Can I defy bread physics? I'm on 3% now, so this is... Oh! Can I just... Alright, I need to, like, kind of get a nice little angle so that I can take the grip off. Can I kind of gently... That should be okay. Alright, I've got full grip. Let's go. I think I'm gonna get... This could be the end of me. I'm just thankful that newspaper's there. Oh, no! Oh, this is too close for my comfort. Thank you, sir. Ah! No! Okay, I'm just gonna go right back to that gas cylinder. Alright, so I've just had the idea. What if I knock out this fuel hose and then that can maybe use the... I can use that to kind of... Oh, come on, hold on. Not with the twos. Yes! Alright, because maybe that... Oh. Oh. Maybe once I get the spark going, that's what will... Yeah, because now the fuel's like extended past the thing. So once I hit the breaker switch... really? That small amount of puddle lost that much edibility. That is ridiculous. So providing I actually make it back to the breaker switch, I should be able to, once the sparks happen, there should be at least a small fire so that I can, Yes, Brain, thank you for loading the words in advance. That's not what I was trying to do. 7%. Okay, we can do this. Come on. We can still do this. We were on like 1% for ages. Can you stop flailing about like a drowning salmon or something? Be greatly appreciated. Alright, I've got no idea how I'm actually going to do this. Alright, so let's try my trick from before. I'm going to throw this newspaper down and see if I can use it to wiggle. Are you kind of flat? I mean, in proper real life, that would now be like soaked up with petrol or whatever it is. And probably not the tastiest of breads now. But if I can wiggle, then it'll definitely provide me with a section that I can get across to the breaker with. Come on. Alright, let me just rest here. Get my grip back. Cool. So, now, that's kind of like... it's really gross. Like it's... Alright, I'm thinking I just might... Can I ditch it? Will I be able to make it if I ditch it? These are the questions in life you must ask yourselves. Yeah, I don't really like that chance. Because, like, it's technically not part of the environment because it's like an extra bit, but I don't know if the developers actually coded that in there that would add to your disgustingness. So I'm just going to wiggle my way across, I think. Jeez. Alright, I'm back at the fuel pump. This is getting really frustrating. I got like so close and then I died. I can see why they called this a rage game. I mean, the first level, maybe not. Second level, third got a bit frustrating, but fourth, fifth, that darn garage, I mean the garden, ugh. Very painful. Alright, see you at the breaker switch. Alright. This is really getting frustrating. Okay, so let's just... I'm gonna try and throw the thing down again, the magazine. If I can actually get a hold of the button here. There we go, thank you. Alright. I might be able to throw myself across there. So R2, just swing around. And just kind of get yourself in a position. Thank you! Fantastic, awesome. So let's grab onto all of it, shimmy across. Yeah, this is what I was doing before, it was great. It's just like... It slides like butter. I mean, now it doesn't, but... It was sliding like butter. Alright. But here was the problem, was trying to get down the step. I just gotta do it slowly. Come on. Alright, just let go. Come on. Come on. Just wiggle. 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 Wiggle more. Yes, thank you. Awesome. So I did say I wasn't sure if the gas was actually like the gas, the petrol, wherever you come from. I wasn't sure if it was actually going to count towards my edibility, but it doesn't seem it does. So they must not have hard-coded that sort of extra part into it, which is really good for me, because it means that, you know, I've just skipped the entire witch's hat section. Alright, which is also really cool, because it means I can now use this newspaper to make sure that the other newspaper, if it kind of flips and derps and herps and herps and derps, then at least I've got something to grab onto to make sure that I don't completely stuff it up. There we go, cool. Excuse me. Like I said, I was using it to protect myself from getting disgusted. Alright, but if you can just kind of get off... Physics. Apparently I am Samson bred. Incredibly powerful. So I think my only real step is to probably climb up the actual gutter. And I don't know if I really want to do that, because I can lose a lot of edibility. I might not have much of a choice, to be honest. Yeah, alright. Okay, so that was fine. I lost, I don't know, 6% or something? I wasn't really paying much attention. Alright. Circuit breaker next. Excuse me. Thank you, sir. Can you... You've kind of got me in a very annoying predicament. Much better. And I flicked it. Fantastic. Oh. Fire. Oh. Oh, I forgot that was connected. I presume big boom. Nope. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, big explosion. Haha, perfectly toasted toast. That's great. Alright. alright, I got B grade toast on what was one of the most annoying levels. I mean, the garage was just the repetitiveness and the walls were a pain, but in this one, it was the having to just do step A, then step B, and then just, if you muck up, because the distance between the two parts were really big, so like you had to make sure that you got on the car properly and knocked over the thing, and then knocked out the fuel hose, and then make sure that you got the sparks. So it was such a big distance, whereas like in the garden, you just had to knock the match over into the flame and into the grill, and that was it. But that's great, and I don't know if that's it. I'm not sure. To whom it may concern, it was the bread. It has always been the bread. It needs to become toast, and it will stop at nothing. My house was the start, but it won't be the end. I was forced to escape the therapy barn. I should have destroyed the bread, when I had the chance. Now there's been an explosion across town, and I know it's the bread. Going to find that cursed loaf and end this once and for all. Mr. B. Merton. Epilogue. There's another episode. Oh, not another episode. There's another level. Okay. I'm gonna leave it here. I am not doing this right this second. So, actually, yes. Yes, I am. It turns out that this little section of epilogue was really short. It was only a few minutes long at most. So, I just decided that I'd stitch the two episodes together because it's not worth uploading like a 3-minute video, so you get to hear my lovely voice while I fill in this little audio track. So, we're currently in the car, we're slightly flailing about, there's an axe and some toasted bread, and I presume we just have to kind of stop the car if we can. We're just going to go. I hope I don't fall out of the car. I mean, that would be an immediate loss, but... Alright. This camera's making it really tricky. I'm just happy we don't actually have any edibility for this. I mean, who's going to eat this bread anyway, but... yeah, so I think it was more the point that if you had edibility, you'd be soggy bread pretty quick. So I think they just completely omitted that sort of factor. Alright, let's just go into the car. I've got no edibility. That's fine. Is the window open? Bob. Does that say Bob? It does say Bob. Oh yeah, I knocked down the little thing. That's great. There he is. Can I see his face? No, I can't. Oh, I sort of can. Hello, Bob! And he looks very... Am I supposed to knock down the gear stick or something? Or, like, attack his face? Attack his face, Brett! Attack his face! I can dance on the gear shift. Gear stick. It doesn't seem to be actually doing anything, but okay. Alright. Let's climb. Hello, do you not feel bread climbing upon you? Or are you that deluded? Oh, thank you, camera. I do appreciate it. Oh yes, he likes the lap dance. Alright. Come on. Yep, he didn't feel the bread on his leg, but he crashed the car when he felt it on his chest. I'm going to get you. Welcome to the county of Barnardshire? I don't know. Okay. That's it. That's everything. So I thought this was going to take longer. So I was actually going to have 2 separate episodes, but I'm just going to see if I can cut out lots of little chunks and patch them together. And probably with some jam. I'll just stick them together with some jam. Sounds good. And yeah, that'll make the end of this episode. So, this is Iron Bread. This has been Iron Bread. And thank you guys for putting through with this. So, I really enjoyed this game. It got really frustrating at times. And, I mean, I'm happy I'm using a controller. But if you were trying to do it with your keyboard, you'd have a lot more problems. So, thank you guys for watching this series of Iron Bread with me. You guys are awesome. Thank you for becoming toast. And I will see you guys in the next game. Bye-bye.